Hi Year 3, happy Wednesday. Today we are moving on to comparing fractions. So what you're going to need for this lesson is a fraction card resource which is attached and the fraction rule that is also underneath this video. Okay, so our focus question is, Sam and Ruby each have a paper circle of the same size. Sam cuts the circle into 2 equal parts and keeps one part. Ruby cuts the circle into 4 equal parts and keeps one part. Who keeps a bigger part, Sam or Ruby? Okay, so let's learn. Which is greater, 1/2 or 1/4? Okay, this is where you're going to use the fraction resource cards to help you because you can see it. I know we can see it here in our bar chart, but it's also really important for you to see it in another way. Okay, so here we can see 1/2 is greater than 1/4. We could also say if I had a chocolate bar and I was going to split my chocolate bar with 2 people, I'm going to get more chocolate bar. Well, if I split a chocolate bar between myself and my friend, I'm going to get half of it. If I had to split my chocolate bar between myself and 3 other people, I'm going to get a smaller amount. So I know 1/2 is bigger than 1/4, okay? And you'll hopefully be able to see that also on your fraction resource cards. So 1/2 is going to be the same as 2/4, okay? Because if you have a look at our fraction rule up here, here is our 1/2, and this would be 2/4. We haven't got 2/4, we've only got 1/4. So 1/2 is greater than 1/4. Ruby cuts her, let's say this is a pizza, into 4 equal parts. Sam cuts it into 2 equal parts. The parts Ruby gets are smaller than Sam's because she's had to half them again. And 1/4 is less than 1/2. Okay? So 1/2 is bigger than, is greater than 1/4. So which number is greater, 1/4 or 1/5? So let's shade it in to see. So this is my 1/4, so I'm going to shade this one in here. Okay, and then I'm going to shade in my 1/5 as well. So which is greater, which is bigger? Well, we can easily see that the 1/4 is greater than the 1/5. Okay, and we also know that because I had to share my chocolate bar between 5 people, I'm not going to get as much if I share it between 4 people. So which number is smaller? 1/6, let's have a look, or 1/7? Okay, so let's think about the key vocabulary here, which is smaller. Well, we can see that let's get our ruler so you can really clearly see, because you might not see that clearly. You can see here that 1/7 is smaller than 1/6. Okay, so now compare using the equal sign, the smaller than or the greater than sign. Remember what these signs mean: equal to, smaller than, or greater than. Is 1/2 going to be equal to, smaller than, or bigger than 1/10? Well, I know that if I share it between 2 people, I'm going to get more chocolate than if I shared it between 10 people. So 1/2 is bigger, greater than 1/10. Okay? Is 1/2 bigger than or greater than 1/3? Well, again, I know that 2, if I shared it between somebody else, I'm going to get more if I share it with only one person than other 2 more people. Okay, so 1/2 again is greater than 1/3. Okay, what about 1/10 then? If I had to share my chocolate with 10 people, and then how about or 3 people? Well, 10 is going to be smaller, isn't it? So 1/10 is smaller than 1/3. Okay, so think of your denominator as how many you are sharing your chocolate by, or how many you're sharing your pieces of pizza by, slices of pizza by. Okay, right, please have a go at today's activities. Good luck.